Alright, I'm gonna take my first crack at doing a completely live makeup tutorial. Some good reasons I haven't done that in the past are it takes me forever to do makeup, and, because I make a lot of mistakes along the way, because, I'll admit, I'm basically, doing it as I go along. So, I'm probably gonna edit some of this to make it shorter. So, yeah. Basically, I don't have a plan when I go in. I go in, do makeup, fix it. So, I'm going to try and make this as fast as possible. I am doing a Dani Filth inspired look. So, this was requested by GNR. I am going to start out with Too Faced, primed and careless. It's a skin smoothing face primer. Basically, it's face. So, I think this works really well. It hides your pores, and your makeup stays on forever with this crap. So, apply that. Do this as quickly as possible. I definitely want feedback on what you guys prefer, live tutorials to picture tutorials, or the ones where I kind of do a combination and it's me doing my makeup, but I write down directions instead, so definitely want everybody's feedback on what they like best. Okay, next one I'm going to be using is the Too Faced Magic Wand Illuminating Foundation in London Fair. Just sort of get that on there. This is nice considering I have acrylic nails and I hate having to get makeup all over my hands and in my fingernails. It's a bitch to pick out, so this does a really good job of getting it on for you and all that jazz without you having to get your hands all messy. Alright. You don't have to apply it on your neck, it's just, I have this thing when I tend to put powder on, it just looks funny to me if you don't put, some foundation on your neck, just to doubly sure that everything matches. I mean, this matches my skin nearly perfectly, but still, I don't like getting that little line through here, so I do it to make sure. Okay, get my lids on crap. You guys probably will see bloopers. I can almost guarantee it that I will mess up at least once during this video. So let me take a look at the picture that I'm going off of here. Let me zoom in on it. Roar, roar, roar. Alright, Dani. There we go. Alright, he is pretty dang white in that picture. Hold on a second. I have to go grab my white paint. That's it. reason I'm kind of putting lighter stuff under it is because he tends to have this like gray tone to his makeup. And I find if you put a little bit of actual makeup under the white, A, it stays on a hella better, and B, it doesn't end up as smudgy looking, if you get my drift, which I'm sure you do. I'm just praying I'm not out of white. If I'm out of white, we have an issue here. There we go. Found the white. Regular, just basic makeup, Halloween makeup. I'm all out of my Ben Nye right now, so I have to work with what I have. I know I told myself I wasn't going to do anything if it involved white, but the person who requested this GNR Queen tends to give me a lot of feedback, and she's a nice girl, so I figured why not, I'll give it a crack. So, you're going to want to apply the white on. Don't apply it super thick, because you don't need it for this look. We're not going for pasty white, we're just going for white pale. So, sort of get that on there. And you notice you start to get a little bit of a whiter tone without being, you know, clown colored, as I like to call it. That's what I mean by when you apply regular makeup under it, you get this nice grayish white, you know, pale tone instead of, here I am, I'm the color of paper. So, blend that in with it. And I really honestly suggest priming your face in some way if you're going to do this, because in blending the white in with it, otherwise you're not gonna get the effect that you want. I can promise you that, because I have done a whole bunch of different looks, you know, in person, as an individual, and on tutorials, and, you know, I find if you're going for pale instead of pure white, you won't get that unless you put at least foundation underneath. Probably not going to touch on my eyes with the white, because you'll see in a hot minute that you are really, really, really not going to have anything showing on your eyes. So, blend this in on my neck. I'm going to have a line there, but that's okay, because normally, if you were doing this, you'd want to put, cover up, foundation, whatever you want to call it. People call things different things. I say foundation, some people say cover up. Wherever you have stuff showing, but for tutorial's sake, I'm only covering my neck and my face. So, you notice I have a nice pale complexion now, but it's not like, oh my god, I'm bright white. And some people might think, oh my god, I'm bright white, but if you take a look at my Whiplash or Bernadotte, not entirely sure how to pronounce that because I'm not a big Death Stars fan. I just started getting into them after I did that tutorial, actually. But if you look at that tutorial and look at the face I did there and look at this, you'll understand what I mean by, you know, pale white and paper white.